Hi,
Hello,
welcome to the Jesse
and Angela
Love
Love
Show.
Show. Well, hello everyone. Good evening, or should I say, buenas tardes, buenas noches, however you want to say it in Spanish.
Yes, depends on the time, wherever you are, where it
Right.
is. Yes, we have the topic of a great person,
Yeah.
and her name is Lena Horns. Actually, her real birth name is Lena Mary Calhoun Horn.
My goodness.
She was born June the 30th, 1917,
Wow.
and she died May the 9th of this year, 2010.
On Mother's Day, we was not aware that she had passed away. We would have put it on our Mother's Day program that we had done on Mother's Day, and we just heard about it like a couple of days ago, and we were really saddened to know that she had passed away. And I was telling Jesse when I came home early Sunday morning, I said, I seen The Wiz, and it was with Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, and Nipsey Russell, a lot of other great characters. Richard
Yes.
Pryor was in it, and Lena Horne was singing. She was the good witch of the West, or the East, or however, and
She
she
was
was
a good
singing.
witch for
She was
sure.
yeah, she was the good witch. She was pretty. She might have been in her, I say probably in her 50s or 60s then, or maybe a little older, and she looked
Yeah.
great then. And she was singing "Do You Believe," and it was so touching because she wanted to present to Diana Ross when she was playing Dorothy that she had to believe in her heart
Right.
that she can go home, and that she didn't have to rely on others to do
She
for
didn't
her.
need a heart. She didn't have to go get a heart.
Right.
All of them was up there for this and that. But
Right.
a lot of it, what you want to do is within inside you.
Right.
And what drive do you have to and what you're going to sacrifice, and do you have perseverance to make it to make it happen,
Right. Right.
regardless of all your obstacles and your enemies and your things that happen to you medically, physically, or whatever.
Right. Right. So it was really saddening to hear about her death, and they didn't say specifically what time that she passed away, but it was on Mother's Day, which
Yeah.
we don't know if she has kids. She had two children, but I don't know if they all had lived or have they passed away. Really don't know, but she had died in the hospital.
Yeah, actually, the death was in Manhattan, New York. Um, just to give you a little notice, Lena Horne was a singer, actor. She was
Activist.
a civil rights activist. She was a dancer for sure. And we can go on either one. You've seen her dance. She can dance. She could dance. She actually was doing ballet, the
Right.
way I seen it, and she was very during her time. She was very strong, and you can see not only the woman in her, but the determination that I pick up when she
Right.
was born in supposedly in Brooklyn, New York. So
And she is a woman of color.
right, they
Um,
call her a color woman.
right, because she is mixed black and white.
Right,
So
but Lena Horne represent black.
she sure did.
She represented being. She never denied that she was black.
Right.
She didn't want to pass for a white American. She didn't want to pass for a Hispanic. She gave down. She put down a lot of, some movie deals and everything else because of her. Refused to say that I'm white.
Right.
Refused to say that I'm Hispanic. To make it into the thing.
Right,
She
right.
stuck with whatever.
That's
She started in the business she was singing at the age of 14.
right.
So
And her father, he was one of those runners, the game runners where they get the numbers and everything like that. So he was doing that, and he left her at the age of 3. So
Lena Horne's didn't. In some cases, I'm sorry that she didn't mention that, but she said he did well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Wow.
so he did well in whatever. In some cases, I mean, when I was studying it,
Wow.
that it didn't specify what type of living that he made.
Right.
But go ahead.
And also, her mom was an actress as well.
Yeah,
So
she's a struggling actress.
So I think she was black. Was she?
Oh yeah, she's one of them. Of course, really it
They
doesn't
didn't say- they
specify
didn't really say
which
if she
one was the
was-
black one.
Yeah,
But
they
I can
didn't.
say that her mother was struggling. Obviously,
She must
it
have
must
been
have
the
been the
black
black one. She was the black one because she was struggling and as an actress.
Right.
But she struggled. That's the thing.
Right.
She didn't give up, but she struggled.
Right.
And that's the biggest thing that we have to put in our mind to if we struggle. Pardon me. And have perseverance. That's what we have to stick with,
Right.
regardless how long. I noticed that in many actors and actors that really begin to blossom or whatever after 20 to 30 years.
Right. She also she also lived. She still go with her mom. She traveled with her mom several places when she was doing her acting, and also she stayed with her grandparents.
Right.
So her grandparents was actually the one raising
Yeah,
her up.
they basically raised her.
and
Lena
then
Horne.
until their death, and then the friend of Lena's helping to help her as well. She stayed with her, and then I believe that her mom did get remarried, and she ended up staying with her mom and her stepfather.
Okay, Lena Horne has started out after 2 years singing in one place.
Mm-hmm.
She started the chorus, mic chorus of the Cotton Club at the age
Okay.
of 16.
Wow.
But of course, she needed parental guidance. So, Mr. What's his name? Holloway,
Oh yeah.
Duke Holloway. He
Yeah,
was
Duke Holloway. Yeah.
he was her like surrogate mother,
the father.
and well, they call it the surrogate mother. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So he was like that to keep her out of the seeds or the seedy of the business,
Okay.
protect her from that business, and that's what it was saying.
Okay.
And he did a good job at
That's
it.
good.
Oh, she said that made sure that everybody know that she was straight, that she was a heterosexual.
She made sure of that.
Yes.
But she was married twice.
Yeah. Some
I know it
people
doesn't
married,
matter.
and some
Yeah,
people
it really
are-
doesn't matter.
Are still whatever they are.
Right. That's true. That's
In
true.
some instances, that's the way it is.
Right. And she had a boy and a girl. One was Edwin, and the other one was what was her name? I think it was. Let's see. One was Edwin, the other one was Carla or Sierra, something like that. I wrote it down.
Yeah, I kind of stayed out of that part because when I looked at it, it looked kind of fuzzy.
Gail. I'm way off. Gail. I'm way off. So it was
Yeah.
Edwin and Gail.
It's good you got it right because somebody will try to correct you on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I know they don't. I try to get some information about her children because when she had died in the hospital, they said the hospital spokesperson had announced the death of her. She was 92 years of age,
right.
and they didn't say anything of the immediate family was there to see that when she passed away or whatever. I don't live here. I don't stay here, and I don't even belong here.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, that's her old thing. When, like, if you hear something that is not out of the thing and somebody using vulgarity or whatever,
I don't stay here.
we don't stay here, we don't live here, and that's not we don't associate with that type
Nope,
of stuff.
no, sorry. This just came out of the blue. Anyway, back to Lena Horne.
Yes, Lena Horne. I only thing I'm saddened about, of course, her death, but that we should have did more to show the struggle of Lena Horne.